Yes. Well, I'm here to bring my people some more information today about contracts and suits. And we're going to learn to do a little bit about contracts, all right, contract laws. And when someone is suing you, or what is a suit? Or tickets or suits. If you receive a ticket from the corporate fraud European security guard calling himself or impossibly himself as the police on these streets, and if he comes to you and he says we need to write you a ticket for you to drive in your car or walking against the light or jaywalking, whatever, and you tell him no, you don't want to sign that ticket, and he said, well, we're going to take you to jail, or we're going to do something else, or take your car from you, then you're being threatened. And a law term, when you're being threatened, you can use threat, duress, and coercion. It means that he has a gun in his hip, and he's saying that he can take you to jail, where they got jail, where they take people. You're being threatened. Threat, duress, and coercion. So anytime that a PA trying to get you to sign a contract so they can sue you, you always want to write TDC, which means threat, duress, and coercion. All right, and then you write all rights reserved, and then you circle it. You understand? You do that, so that way you're preserving your rights. You're reserving your rights. When you write, you can always say, well, I was threatened, so I thought he said he's going to take my freedom, or whatever, my freedom movement, because remember, they're occupying your land. These Europeans are occupying your land. Negro, black, and color. If I can get you to understand that this is your land and not the so-called white man's land, the European, this is your land. If I can get you to understand that you're in your own land, because I know it's not your fault that you've been miseducated, but now that the information age is here, you need to learn. And if someone is trying to bring information to uplift your mind, heart, and spirit, then you need to take time and listen and learn. You can always go back to whatever you've been doing that ain't been working. All right? So you need to understand contract laws. Contract laws. Any contract you sign, always write all rights reserved. Any ticket, suit, you write all rights reserved. All right? Now, let's take a look at the word duress. Take a look at the word duress. The word duress. All right, now listen to this. The word duress. All right. Duress consists in any illegal imprisonment or legal imprisonment used for an illegal purpose or threat of bodily or other harm, or other means amounting to or tending to coerce the will of another. And actually including him to do an act contrary to his free will. Okay? Duress may also include the same injuries, threat, or restraint exercised upon a man's wife, child, or parent, distinguishable from undue influence, because in a latter, the wrongdoer is generally in fiduciary capacity or in a position of trust and confidence with respect to victims of the undue influence, a condition where one is induced by wrongful act or threat of another to make contract under consistence which deprive him of an exercise of his free will, includes any conduct which overpowers, will coerce, or constrain performance of an act which otherwise would not have been performed. All right. So it's like when you say no, I'm not going to sign that ticket. You're being threatened. He got a gun. He got a gun and a badge on. He said, "Well, I can take you to jail. Or I can take your car if you don't sign this ticket." So you sign it. TDC, and you write all rights reserved and circle it to reserve your rights. You understand that? Let's take a look at the word coerce. Let's look at the word coerce. You're being coerced to do something without using your free will. Take a look at that. The word coerce. All right. Let's see. All right, here we go. Coerce or coercion. All right. Coerce, compel to compliance, constrain to obedience or submission in a vigorous or foreseeable manner. See, coerce. Now this is coercion. Listen to coercion, all right? Coercion, compulsion, constraint, compelling by force or arms of threat. It may be actual, direct, or positive, as where physical force is used to compel act against one's will, or compel legal, or constructive, as where one party is constrained by subjugation to other to do what his free will refuses, as used in testimony law, any pursuance by which tester's action is restrained against his free will in execution of his testament. Coercion, the validity confession can be mental or well as physical. And question is whether accused was deprived of his free choice to admit, deny, or refuse to answer. All right? So, right there, if you refuse to sign any ticket, and they say we're going to take you to jail or we're going to take your car, you're being threatened. Even if you call yourself Negro, Black, and Colored, you can still beat the ticket with that. But if you would call yourself Moorish American, you can go in there and throw these tickets out yourself because you become the law. You are the law. The European don't have no law except those who call themselves Negro, Black, and Colored. They have power over them. They don't have power over me because I'm Moorish American. I'm a Moor. So all you got to do is read the peace treaty and learn what the true laws of the land is, the Constitution and the peace treaty. The Constitution and the peace treaty don't apply to Negro, Black, and Colored. You understand me? So you need to learn this stuff. Learn who you are and then begin to be yourself. You can write your own record of who you are, your own birth record. You understand me? You go to the Moore Science Temple and get your nationality card, and then, you know, you register. If you want to register with the corporate fraud Europeans, then that's on you. But, you know, making a public announcement of who you are. But once you get to know who you are, then you become, you have power in the land. You understand me? You call them Europeans, don't call them white. You don't call yourself black, you call yourself Asiatic or Moor. Then you get power. All right? Now, I want to say, for those of you who own a business and you receive an instrument or some type of letter in the mail and they're saying to you that they want you to pay them some taxes. See what I'm saying? Those of you who own businesses, they want you to pay taxes. Negro, Black, and Colored. You're under corporate America. He owns you, so he's going to charge you. What's your last name? Is it Smith, Jones, Johnson? Is it Bill, Paul, Jones? Yeah, you got to pay that tax because you need to render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. You understand me? And get yours what is yours. Find out who your forefathers are and what their bloodline pedigree name is, and then claim that. All right? Now, in any court, I want to get this information out to you. We'll do this, then we'll be finished. listen to this. Make sure you take, when you go to court, take the judge's oath to court. Take the Constitution to court and the Constitution of the state from which you're in, and that you are, and the court that you're in. Okay. The United States fiat note is not money. The United States fiat note that is counterfeit money. The only real money is silver and gold. The only real money is silver and gold, so you should be paying a tax or paying them anyway. If you go to court and say, look, I ain't got no money. What is money? Silver and gold. In the Constitution, it says that this republic form of government can only pay debt in silver and gold. So this is why when they say that this is a democracy, that's fraud. Because this land was founded and law was founded on the republic form of government, the republic, all right? So let me hurry up with this. All right, let me see. Now, remember, silver and gold is the only real money, all right? That can pay any debt, okay? Now, in the republic form of government, whenever you transact business with these alien names, always write UCC 1-207 and 1-103 without prejudice. Write that down. You can also write all rights reserved. Never sign anything without reserving your rights. As for the IRS, Internal Revenue Service, if you own a business and you receive something in your mail claiming you owe the tax number, claiming you owe the tax number. One, you don't have silver or gold. One thing, you don't have silver and gold, so you really can't pay that. It's not real money. So what you have to do is write a writ. Now listen to the writ. This is what you need to do in the writ, all right? Get into the writ. A writ of nature, of discovery. These are the questions you will ask these questions. Number one, tell them to send you the document, certified document of the delegation of authority order issued to them from the Congress of the United States Republic, North America. Two, relative to whoever's signature is on that instrument that you sent to your proof of the person's nationality. The person that sent you want, tell them to send proof of their nationality, whoever sent that instrument to you. Proof of their nationality, proof of their political allegiance, and their delegation of authority order. Ask why they sent this instrument in the mail commanding of money when you have no money, and ask them, is their organization foreign or domestic? And ask them to send a copy of the branch of government that issued the authority to them, and reference number and the reference number for the certificate, all right? Confirmation, and where their registration number can be verified, okay? i.e. their article of incorporation. Ask them at what juncture did the Constitution establish them? All right. Where did the Constitution establish their branch of government? All right. Ask them. Because this is a writ. These are the things you're going to be asking. Okay. Because you need clarification of who they are. You know. And you don't. Let's see. And you didn't notice their branch of government, All right? And you will ask them what is lawful money is. Then you will give them a couple of days to respond. All right? 10 days is okay. Then if this writ, then you give them 10 days to respond. Then you tell them this, that if this writ and the nature of discovery is not satisfied in 10 days, consider the instrument that was sent to you not lawful and an attempt at extortion and misrepresentation. If it is not this, please respond in kind. Then ask for the person who issued this instrument to come forth in written documents and prove their claim to the authority, and if there is a bill, anyone in your organization of corporation that has any claim to me or with whom I have a contract with of debt, or who loaned me anything at any time, please provide that instrument so that I can verify it or dismiss it, okay, based on its validity or lack thereof. All right? Now that's the start, all right? This is what we're going to do. And you send that to them. You send that to them. Also, the UCC, to the department, to the State Department, and also the governor of the particular area or state in whichever they're in. So this is a writ, all of you who own businesses. This writ of nature discovery is a question that you're going to ask them. Because under the Constitution, you don't have to pay no taxes if you're Moorish American on this land. But if you are part of corporate America, then yes, you're going to be paying them, man, because Rome owns you, your child property, your Christian property. The Pope owns you. And these preachers in these churches is keeping that thing going. They work for the state. By the power of the state invested in me, I now pronounce you man and wife. You just gave the state power when you signed that marriage certificate. That's why they come in your house and tell you how much to spend or what you're not doing with your family, or if you get a divorce, they're going to take your car, how much money you got to spend, or they're going to take your house, to put a stop on your money. You understand me? Because he's your God. He will always be your God until you find out or you start living the true life of your nature. You understand me? Even said, honor your mothers and fathers that thy days may be long on the earth. And your days will continue to be cut short. Your money will be cut short. Your house will be cut short. Everything will be cut short if you don't start living with your own birthright, your inheritance. This is your inheritance. This is your land. So why would you be paying a foreigner taxes on your own land? He'd be paying you taxes. He needs to pay you. I mean, they flip the script. They switch places. You understand me? The only real colored people are foreigners. These Europeans who come from England someday or Spain. Those are the true foreigners. You understand me? You're Moorish American. This is your land. This is not a country. This is a continent. Two continents. Goes from Alaska down to Canada, to North America, Central America, South America, the joining islands, Haiti, Jamaica, Cuba, Hawaii. All these joining islands is your continent. It belongs to you. All right? Get that in your head so you can understand how to free yourself up and free your baby up. You understand me? And once you learn this stuff, then you become the law. The European ain't got no law. You take anything he tells you, you take to the Supreme Court. What is the highest court in the land? The Supreme Court. What is the only law to the land for Moorish Americans? The peace treaty, the Constitution. But they don't apply to Negro, black, and color. You'll always be a slave. You'll always be going, oh, this is to the black man, That's why. Because you're his property. He can do that to his own property. It's like a chattel in the field. Like you want to do with chicken and pigs and cows. Property. So if you're tired of being property, you gain your inheritance and you start to be yourself. Alright? I self-law and master. I'm out.